And welcome to the Note Buyers Academy. I believe that this is going to be the best academy that we've ever had. My goal is that you close a deal within the next 90 days. Okay, so in summarizing, this is how you make quick cash with none of your own money invested. So for all of you that what seems like ages ago wrote down as a goal that they needed some quick cash, this is how you can do it, okay? And it is buy an existing seller carryback note, in this case for $80,475, then resell it to a private investor, or it could be an institution, for $95,000, and you make $14,525. That's gross profit. You deduct the closing costs, and we wound up with like $13,000 some, which Rick and I split. Okay? How many people would like to do this deal? This is a great little deal. Very nice deal. Okay. How many people think they want to do this deal for some quick cash? This is my favorite type of deal. It's a no-brainer deal. It's so easy to do. Buy low, sell high, and you make money. And it's just a matter of going through the paperwork. And if you ever think this is too much paperwork, here's how you get over that real quick. Would you rather be cleaning carpets, scrubbing out dirty toilets from what somebody else left before, managing a rehab of a property, all those things that go along with either renters or rehabs or any of that other stuff. I will take sitting and doing my little checklist and make up a document, check that off, make up this, check that off. To me, that's a whole lot easier than dealing with the real property in any way, shape, or form. Is there anybody that feels that this is too much trouble for that benefit? then you need to do the bad notes and get the property, okay? But if you're looking to get out of dealing with the real property, but you want the safety of the investment, this is the answer. And when you compare, yes, these are a lot of documents to do, but when you compare what you're getting out of, I'd take this any day of the week over all the other hard labor that you have to do. Okay, so now I want to talk about creating phenomenal returns for investors. Marla, you will particularly like this because this is exactly what you had suggested to do. So I think I might have mentioned this to you. Ivan Investor is an attorney. What he does for a living is work with people who have bad credit. He helps them to clean up their credit, and he helps them to get refinanced. And that's all. I'm sure he does other stuff as part of his law practice, but he specializes in this. So the night before we're going to close, I arrange my conference call with the payor and my investor. He has not even bought the note yet. And I introduce him on the phone, and he says to the payor, so tell me, how is your credit? And she talks about how she had a medical problem and her credit isn't perfect, but it's not too terribly bad. And he said, well, have you thought about repairing your credit and cleaning it up so you can refinance? And she says, yeah, but I don't really know how to do that. And he says, well, if I could help you to clean up your credit, would you want to refinance? Because you could probably lower your interest rate. And she said she would love that. So 3 months later, it took them 3 months to clean up her credit. It wasn't that bad. And a lot of times things can easily be, what you do is you contest it. You send a letter to the credit bureau, you contest it, and they have, I think, 30 days that if they can't prove that what you contested is wrong, they have to remove it from your credit report by law. They can't leave it on there. Okay? And so a lot of times it's simply a matter of sending this letter in. And so he helped them and he got them refinanced. So he bought this note for $95,000. And 3 months later, he got a payoff of $117,000. Isn't that a sweet deal? You know? And his rate of return is 96%. And actually, that's not quite exactly true because he got 3 months of payments, and I didn't break that all down. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to give you a ballpark number here. So that is how you make phenomenal rates of return. So as soon as he did that, I get an email from him, Donna, this worked out great. Do you have any more? You know, I mean, because that's the name of the game. What you don't do is negotiate to get an early payoff and then stick the money in the bank. You'd be better off to leave it alone and he could have gotten a 17% return. But he gets how the game is played, and so he's negotiating and building that profit in right up front. Then he negotiates to get the early payoff, so he realizes his profit in a matter of a couple months, and now he's got that much more money to work with, turns around and he does it again. That is a great concept to build wealth very quickly. So what you would do is you look for ones that you believe that you can help to pay off. If you don't know a mortgage broker who can help people get loans, you need to find that resource. You really need that. It's important so that you can refi these people. If you're going to buy the notes and hold them, you want to get them refinanced as soon as possible so you can realize your profit. And they are out there. You just need to start talking to people at your local RIA group, find out who people are using. Get on Facebook and ask, and get some names of some people who can help you. Any questions? So the final score was Sally got cashed out of her note. Rick and I made $13,456 of quick cash without using our own cash or credit, other than we paid, I can't remember now what it was, the $250 or $300 for the appraiser. That was the only out-of-pocket that we had. We did not deal with any tenants, trash, or toilets. Bill and Barbara Beyer refinanced at a lower interest rate, so they're loving this because now they're going to be saving money. And Ivan made over $22,000 in 90 days. He got a 95% return on his own cash, and he didn't have to deal with any tenants, trash, or toilets. This is why I love notes. Everybody's happy. Pretty cool, isn't it? What makes the Academy are the people who come. Okay, thank you.